What's up, everybody? Billy Reacts, fire up the mics, whatever you want to call it. Ron DeSantis absolutely obliterated Charlie Crist. Now, wasn't a surprise. Anybody with half a brain knows Charlie Crist failed as a Republican, failed as an independent, thought the only people dumb enough to vote for him was the Democrats. And even they knew, he's not that good. Now, I think we're going to see the video here. I watched the Fox acceptance speech for DeSantis. Let me tell you something right now, all right? We were at football game, came back, short story long, watched bits and pieces of it, went back and rewound it, listened to some of it, went back and rewound it, hit record so I can watch it. It's 8 minutes long. Let me tell you something right now. From what I heard, listen, you Biden people can take note of this. Just because you voted for someone, just because you back someone, doesn't mean you always have to back them. Doesn't mean you always have to blindly follow. I will vote for Trump again, no questions asked. Him the other day, Ron DeSanctimonious, going after Ron DeSantis, no, bad move. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you right now, DeSantis, this guy is no joke. This guy is no joke, okay? When you'll hear it, because I heard people chanting 2 more years, 2 more years. The people in the audience, remember Charlie Crist when he had his debate? Come on, Ron, tell people you'll be here till 2024. He's like, I'm here to put you I'm going to put you out the pasture, old donkey or something like that, political wise. People in the stadium, in wherever Ron DeSantis was, people there chanting for him 2 more years, 2 more years, because they know this guy's legit. Trump's my guy. I like what he stands for. I like his fearlessness to possibly destroy the swamp, to break it down, to rid Washington of the corruption. Allegedly. But Ron DeSantis, this guy is polished. This guy has edge. I'm proud to be a Floridian. Thankfully, he's our governor. Rubio won as well. Landslide victory. Let's check this out. Go Florida. Go DeSantis. Make America Florida. That's the slogan. Let's check this out.
Huge night for Republicans in Florida. This is a political tsunami.
Political
for
tsunami.
DeSantis, for Senator Rubio. I think.
You know what, Josh? We're going to jump in because DeSantis has just come out to give his acceptance speech. Let's watch a little bit of this.
Well, thank you so much. Over these past 4 years, we've seen major challenges for the people of our state, for the citizens of the United States.
1.3 million difference in votes. Almost 4.3 million for DeSantis, 2.9 for Crist.
Florida held the line.
Hell yeah, we did.
We chose facts over fear. We chose education over indoctrination. We chose law and order over rioting and disorder.
Facts over fear, education over indoctrination. A refuge of sanity when the world went mad.
Across this country and indeed across the world. We faced attacks. We took the hits. We weathered the storms.
Sure did.
But we stood our ground. We did not back down. We had the conviction to guide us, and we had the courage to lead. We made promises.
Oh, where'd she come from?
We made promises to the people of Florida, and we have delivered on those promises.
Sure did. I live here. I got no complaints.
Today, after 4 years,
except for the usual Biden inflation nonsense.
have delivered their verdict. Freedom is here to stay.
Hell yeah, bro. Listen to him. See if you can hear the chanting here. 2 more years. 2 more years. Look, he knows it. He's like, all right, man. White House, here I come.
Thank you. Now, thanks to the thank you for honoring us with a win for the ages.
You're welcome.
I want to thank all of our campaign staff, from campaign manager Janera Peck down. This
Fix
was
my
the
red
best
shirt here.
run campaign in the history of Florida politics. I want to thank all of our wonderful volunteers who work so hard to get out the vote. Your support means the world to Casey and I. God bless you and thank you. Now, it's a lot easier to run a good campaign when you got a great record to run on. And I would not have been
There you
able
go.
to see the level of accomplishments that we saw unless I had outstanding personnel working in the executive office of the governor, as well as heading state agencies. These folks worked hard to implement our agenda. They
We've said
believed in
that.
our agenda,
If your
and
record
the
is
results
good and
have
you
been
run on your
historic.
record,
Thank
you'll
you
be
for your
fine.
support.
Democrats make up nonsense because they've got nothing worth touting about. They've got nothing to say, look what we've done.
Miami-Dade County.
Miami-Dade, there you go, 305. Hear him chant, that's why I said I'm not a 305 person.
Thank you to Palm Beach County.
I mean, these are Democratic strongholds here.
Now, we're still tallying the votes, but it's clearly apparent that this election, we will have garnered a significant number of votes from people who may not have voted for me 4 years ago. And I just want to let you know, I am honored to have earned your trust and your support over these 4 years.
That is a presidential statement right there. I'm honored to have earned your trust and support.
And most important of all, thank you to the greatest First Lady in all 50 states.
Feel bad. What can she do? She has to stand there. That's a tough look.
For being a great wife, giving unwavering support, being a tremendous mother to our 3 young children, and serving as an example for women throughout this state, especially going through the battle of cancer. She is remarkable. Now, today,
And they're chanting, man. He doesn't look like it, but DeSantis is a rock star. He does not look like it.
Now, today is the culmination of the 2022 fall elections, but in reality, Americans have been voting for many years now. They've been voting with their feet, and the results of that behavior has been just as stark as our landslide victory today.
Landslide.
States and cities governed by leftist politicians have seen crime skyrocket. They've seen their taxpayers abused. They've seen medical authoritarianism imposed, and they've seen American principles discarded. The woke agenda has caused millions of Americans to leave these jurisdictions for greener pastures.
They come to Florida. Businesses, people, leave your nonsense where you came from.
Of Americans, for those folks, Florida, for so many of them, has served as the promised land.
Hell yeah, man.
We have embraced freedom. We have maintained law and order. We have protected the rights of parents. We have respected our taxpayers, and we reject woke ideology.
Hell yeah, we do.
We fight the woke in the legislature. We fight the woke in the schools. We fight the woke in the corporations. We will never, ever surrender to the woke mob. Florida is where woke goes to die.
Bro, if that right there doesn't get you pumped up, I don't know what's wrong with you. Where woke goes to
People
die.
come here because our policies work.
They do work.
Leadership matters. We refuse to use polls and put our finger in the wind. Leaders don't follow, they lead. We set out a vision. We executed on that vision, and we produced historic results.
Hell
and
yeah,
the
man.
people of this state have responded in record fashion.
Landslide, tsunami. Charlie
Now,
Crist,
while
get the
our
hell out of
country
here.
flounders due to failed leadership in Washington, Florida is on the right track. I believe the survival of the American experiment requires a revival of true American principles. Florida has proved that it can be done. We offer a ray of hope that better days still lie ahead. I am proud of our achievements in this state. I am honored by your support, and I look forward to the road ahead. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race in this first term, and I have kept the faith. We've accomplished more than anybody thought possible 4 years ago, but we've got so much more to do, and I have only begun to fight. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you for a historic landslide victory.
That's how you end the press conference right there. That's how you end the news conference there. Listen, it's late. It's 10 o'clock, 10:30. I was cheering and, fist pumping and all that stuff when I was listening to it earlier while we were getting the kids ready for bed. But, bro, I know I'm looking. I think Abbott took Texas. Very curious to see what's going on in New York. Herschel Walker, I just saw, jumped ahead. Stacey Abrams lost. We'll see what Kari Lake does. There's some stuff going out there governor-wise that's going to get these states back on track. If we take the House, the Senate as conservatives, that's going to hopefully start righting the wrongs of the Bidens and the far left and all that nonsense. So I'll tell you this. I'm going to sign off now. DeSantis, Florida. If you're leaving states like California, going to Texas, like New York, coming to Florida, those ridiculous blue states going to the strong red states, keep one thing in mind. You're coming here for a reason. Leave your ideologies, your political thoughts, leave them where you're from in California and New York. Don't bring them with you. You're coming here for a reason. A guy like DeSantis, you're here because he keeps Florida on point. We've talked about this many times on the podcast, Neighborly Discourse with Billy and Steve. Florida is thriving under Ron DeSantis. Come on, people. You don't need to be a Republican, but right now you cannot vote Democrat. And it is a landslide victory. Miami-Dade, historically Democrat. They showed up early. Early voters were predominantly Republican. That doesn't happen. Glad to be Floridian today. Come on, people. 2 more years of this Biden crap, and we'll get someone back in there with a brain and fix this country. Oh, I'm happy tonight. We'll get back to it. We'll talk to you guys again end of the week. We'll go over some of this stuff. That being said, have a good night. Billy Reacts, Neighborly Discourse Podcast, @N_discourse on all the social medias. You guys have a great night. Go DeSantis. Go Florida. God bless America. Talk to you again soon.